It's Priceless here, back at it again. We here with F.A.M E TV, doing a live interview. I just dropped my first mixtape of Priceless Summer out on all platforms right now.
Philly Alright, Priceless, man. What's up with you, man? How you doing, man? Right. Alright, we switching it up a little bit. I usually have a lot of legends and stuff like that, a lot of older people that put in a lot of work on my platform, but every now and then I feature like a new up-and-coming artist I think got some potential. It might be somebody to look out for. So, Ryan, my folks, I have got a connection with him for years, and he told me about you. I met you a couple times before you was in the music like that, and then I saw you start doing music and have a little wave, and I see it going crazy a little bit, so I'm like, alright, that's what's up. So now we got you on our platform. So first and foremost, I want you to, for the people that don't know you, that not familiar with you, where you originally from, what part of the city you from? Hunting Park? Alright, cool. So you from the park. So explain a little bit of your upbringing, your environment, growing up in Hunting Park, your household, give people a little bit of backstory on you.
Man, that's crazy for real. My mom being a single parent, coming up, went to Bethune over at Erie. A lot of family and friends over at Erie. Grew up a little bit, lived at center around that area was a rec center that just opened up. So that joint kind of helped me be out the streets a lot. Ryan started his program in there. That's when me and him just developed a different relationship once I started being in his program.
Okay. So now you're a fairly young guy. Like, how old are you?
I just turned 20 like 2-3 months ago.
Alright, just turned 20. So explain like your school experience, like coming up. Was you a good student? What would you like? How was your wave in school?
I was like, my grades was, I was always smart, but I ain't never do well with my grades. Like I used to be little attitude problems, being a little problem child. But I always was smart, so that kind of, but me being the bad outweighed all the smart stuff. So.
Alright, so you used to get in trouble a lot at school and all that. Alright, you eventually went to high school. What high school you went to?
I went to School of the Future.
Okay, so that's the North John they opened up. Okay. So what was your high school experience like? Was you still on the same type time, behavior problems?
Yeah, it was like me just bidding for real, just doing a lot of bidding with my friends, playing the halls, and being in the studio too. Like when I was in 9th grade, I got a lot of cuts for just being in the studio. We had the studio, I used to sneak in there and all that.
Okay. And you also, if I'm mistaken, you graduated and went to college?
Yeah, I went to Cheney for 1 year. I was supposed to go to Shippensburg, but what happened? I didn't graduate on time, so I had to go to summer school, do the whole little summer school process, and I ended up not being able to go there. Ryan got me in Cheney, and that was just like a different experience going away to school for real.
Alright, so you said you did 1 year in there. So what was the experience, and why did you ultimately stop going?
I stopped going because my grades went down, but college, that's like a different experience, being like free, being able to be on your own type time, not really having nobody like forcing you to really do anything. You in your own living environment, you away from the city, so that's good too.
Right. I want to touch on that a little bit more, because like you said, it's a different experience. A lot of young boys, especially that's rapping now, a lot of them didn't have that experience, and you said you were there for a year and you left because of your grades. So what was it about the school? Like, what, you just didn't go to class? You wasn't like, why you just eventually, like, your grades wasn't?
Yeah, it was like really like learning the college experience for real. Like knowing nobody not gonna tell you to get up, make sure you make that 8 a.m., make sure you make that 9 a.m. Or just being like responsible about certain little things that you just gotta be on top of. Like in school, you really got, and well in college, I say you really gotta do what you gotta do all the way. Kid kind of slack on it.
Right. Alright, so you said when you was in high school, you was cutting in the studio and being in the studio.
Yeah.
So at what point did you like transition to the music? Was it high school or was it before that?
I always had like a thing for music. Like a lot of people around my way used to make music. A lot of people around where I went to middle school used to make music. I just always seen music, so it was something I always caught an eye to. Once I used to always have like little rats, so once I got to high school, I started trying to record myself. Learning more about engineering, learning more about technology stuff. And that's when I really just like, dang, I want to do it, but I couldn't see myself being a rapper for real.
Right. So what ultimately changed? Where you go like, this what I'm doing, and I'm gonna take it serious. Like, what changed?
My friends played like the biggest impact on me becoming a rapper, because I never used to want to do it, but they knew I was good. So even when I used to be in school just making little stuff in high school, they used to be like, yo bro, you gotta take it serious. I'd be like, bro, come on, I don't want to be no rapper. You gotta take it serious. And then one of my friends that already was a rapper, he kind of just like made me go to the studio like, yo, you gotta knock this track out. And we ended up making a banger that day, and it was on after that.
Alright. So was that the first joint that you made? Did that joint get the response you needed to make you want to keep going, or was it something else that really gave you the like, yeah, I could really do this, they messing with me, they like my stuff?
It kind of wasn't no response. It just like, it felt good. Like that's I'm big on like feelings and how it felt. Like even though it was my first song, I ain't really had no expectations or anything like that for how it was supposed to go. Or it just like felt good being on a song with my homies for real.
Right. Okay. So what was the first song or freestyle or the first thing that you put out that people start responding to and get you to feel like, oh, alright, yeah, I got something with this?
It was the first song that I ever recorded in like a real studio, making moves. It's called On My Own, featuring my man Lil Nitty and Za Sosa, and we put that out on we ain't put it out, we recorded it, then we ended up recording like another track in a week or two, dropping that song and then putting the video to the first song that we actually did. So it was like, dang, I got two songs with two other people. People was asking me to like when I'm gonna drop my own single.
Right. Okay. You said Za Sosa was on the joint. He got a nice little wave in the city itself. So
yeah.
Do you know him strictly from rap, or you know him from before something?
Strictly from rap.
Okay. That's cool. So after you did that joint and it went, it got a good response and all that, I looked on your YouTube, John. I see you got a couple vids that you put out that got a nice little response and feedback and views and all that. And one joint in particular, you got a joint with Run Up Rico.
Yeah.
And that joint, I think that joint got like over 1 million views now.
Yeah. So
speak a little bit on that, like being an independent artist and collabing with other up and coming guys and getting that, that look and all that and that response.
I'm gonna say, like I was just telling you, I had my first two songs with two other people. Everybody was like, yo, when you gonna drop your own single? After hearing that, I wanted to go record my own single, and I shot a video for it from the rip. And once I released it, it kind of like just went a little bit. Once that kind of started transpiring, once that kind of got lit, my cousin was managing Rico at the time, and he was like, yo, y'all both got the same sound. Like I know y'all sound good on the song together. I'm gonna book the session, and I need you to come through. He booked the session. He called me while I was up Cheney, and I just shot right through, laid it. We just shot probably like 2-3 weeks right after that, and that joint just went. So it was like first 2 videos, and I'm really just starting off for real. Like I'm just dropping.
Right. So what I want you to explain the feeling, saying like you just starting to rap, and a couple joints you drop starting to go crazy, as opposed to like some of your peers, like a lot of people in Philly, especially new generation, trying to rap, but they don't get that kind of traction out the gate. So what do you look at it like that? How I feel to get that type of response like that early?
At first, like when it first started, I'm like, damn, like I just took it. I was in a moment when it first happened, like just being lit now was like a surreal feeling. Like damn, like it's a difference from slow pacing something and then just going somewhere like from the beginning. So it's like I ain't really have a foundation for real, like songwriting foundation, movement foundation. So while I was getting lit, while everything was going on, I knew I didn't have that, so I wanted to build that in a mix of me already having a little views.
Right. So on the strength of them views and them vids, cause YouTube real heavy these days, so when your videos go up, them views and stuff, a lot of people see them. So when you be out and about, certain people recognize you, like little kids and young boys that listen to the music. So what's that been like for you, like having people come up to you like, yo, ain't you the boy? I seen you on the joke. I seen a couple joints on the gram when you posted that, so explain that a little bit.
Seeing all the little kids, that kind of just like, I ain't gonna say it put pressure on me, but it just made me want to like just be better, because I knew I got like a whole bunch of people looking at me, younger people looking at me. I just wanted to get them young boys like something to look up to, or something to a success story that they could see from the beginning. Try to be in contact, be hands-on with every fan, try to DM back to as many people as I can, see a fan in the streets, always speak to them, always let them know what's up.
Okay. And anytime I do come across some of the younger guys coming up, I always like to ask them this, especially from Philly, like the old generation versus the new generation. What I mean by old generation, I mean like the DVD era versus like the social media era. Yeah. So as though you were young guys, you familiar with the DVD era? Like, did you come up watching any of the guys on the DVD era?
Yeah, I used to actually watch it a lot because I used to be a real Meek Mill fan, heavy. And like I said, like when I was coming up, all I seen was rappers. So like I had family members in the rap game. I go to school, I see people rapping. I was hip to it, and I seen the era like from when it first started. I ain't gonna say first started because I was young, but like when it just went away from the DVDs to the mixtapes and all that. So I kind of seen most of it.
Right.
Still having the ear for music.
Right. So what do you think about that generation versus this generation? How things is? Like, I know it's a broad question, but I just want to get your opinion. Like, looking at that generation of Philly coming up, and then you look at this era of rappers now, like, what do you think about it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a big 10-year difference, and I think in that 10-year difference, hip hop kind of like took over the world. So it's like I know that's a fact. Hip hop is like the leading genre of music right now. So with that transition, it's like some more rappers is coming out of nowhere, like more than any other time. So I feel like now, since hip hop is mainstream, it's giving so many more people an outlet to do it. Versus back then, it was like deemed like people didn't really give hip hop the attention that it's getting now. Like, you can't do anything without having a hip hop artist in it, whether it's a commercial, advertisement, a beat. You're looking for hip hop now to really run the world.
Okay. Well, one more question on that, like. See, you got a nice amount of your young guys that's lit in Philly right now. Like, it's a good time as far as, like, y'all don't rap like how the older generation rap per se, but y'all got your own little wave and y'all made it work for y'all, and y'all getting a lot of views and a lot of buzz. So my question is, because I don't see a lot of the newer guys ever really work with some of the guys from the DVD era. So my question to you is, do you have an answer for that? Like, why you think that is? Why you don't think like the gap not bridged as much? Like, I see the young guys working together a lot, and that's good. I like to see that, but I don't really see like nobody really meshing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, and I think that's probably just like the older guys being probably like disconnected or not really understanding at first. Cause I know it probably be old heads that still probably don't agree with the newer generation, and that's not just Philly. That's like music period. Even guys that's in the industry, they don't really be looking at the young people as like, cause the music game changed. It ain't how it used to be. So people look at it now and be like, dang, like this ain't how it used to be. So when the distance becoming like really collabing or something like that, that'd be the reason. But me, I don't really have no problem with working with anybody if it's like put together the right way.
Got you. Okay. So I know you recently just dropped a project.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean, we've been talking about music and your vision and all that. So speak a little bit on this project you put out, the music. What can people expect for those who ain't hear it? Just give them a little brief rundown about it.
It's just like it feel like it's just an intro to just me, like me just taking off fast, learning a lot about the game, learning a lot about the industry, learning a lot about my friends, and just wanted to just give it to everybody because I know they've been waiting for it for a long time. I don't really speak on a lot of things. I really wasn't dropping that much music, so a lot of people really didn't know me as an artist or as a person. So I feel like I did kind of that on this tape.
Alright, so go ahead and plug the platform where people can find it and all that.
Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all major streaming platforms. It's out everywhere right now. Amazon, Google Play, everything.
Right. And on that note, go ahead and plug your social media and also plug like where your visual, they can find all your old stuff on top of your newest project.
At One Priceless on the gram, at One Priceless on Twitter, YouTube, Priceless Waveland. You got all my videos and the tape is on there. Priceless on SoundCloud. All my old songs is on all major platforms now too. So yeah, just search Priceless up on every platform and I should be on there.
Okay. So I know you just recently dropped the project, like it's fresh, but I gotta ask you like, what you got next? What people can expect? You got anything lined up for the near future after you, why are you still pushing the project?
Yeah, I got my man dropping the project probably like next week. I'm on there. We got a Welcome to Waveland EP coming soon. That's just the whole team of artists and everybody just putting like a little complication together. dropping that just so you can know the artist and they break out and what they got coming up next. So that's something I'm really looking forward to making it happen.
Right. And you also said your man dropping, so you are one member, a part of a team. So is it a team or is it a label? Like, explain a little bit of the movement you got going on.
It's a label. We just like finalize everything. Like we young at the end of the day, so we just learn. Everything is really a learning experience. But we definitely a label and just figuring out how we about to just take everything by storm.
Right. So you got a couple of your members here with you, I mean they're around, so let's go link up with them real quick so you can introduce them to the people.
Live from the studio.
Alright, so we out here with the team.
Yeah, ready.
I mean, so you go ahead and introduce them, let everybody introduce themselves.
Yeah, I want everybody to introduce themselves. We can start with Nitty because that's the one who got his project dropping next week. Let him know.
I'm bad, I'm tripping.
You good?
It's Lil Nitty _ on the gram, Lil Nitty everything. With 2 D's by the way. Artist, tape dropping next week.
Big Coos, Lil X Cozy on the gram, follow me, do all of that, Instagram, go there.
Yeah, and I'm Jordan, but I go by Jordy. So, yeah, I'm underscore J4M2 on the gram.
He got a song on the mixtape too.
Quan Willis, they call me Fifth.
Yeah, it's through that Quan, I go by Dottie Tuhati. I'm on the track too. You can expect more music coming soon. And visuals for That's My Slime coming real soon. Follow me on the gram at 3.Quan.
My name is Biggie, Victoria Sarah on the gram. I'm saying, security in the building.
By there, shots by 22 underscore 22 KWX on the gram, photographer, director, videographer, all that.
And I want shout out my man Frenchie. He ain't here. He thought you was different on the EP too. He do engineering, all that. He a big artist coming. Be on the lookout. Frenchie IIV on Instagram.
Okay. Alright, man, anything else you want to let the people know before we get out of here? Anything else you want to plug, let them know?
I just want to tell the world and everybody watching, welcome to Wavelength.
No back.
Alright, man, on that note, we signing out, man. Philly Fame TV, Priceless, Wavelength.
Shout out Philly Fame TV too.
Shout out Philly Fame.
Shout out Philly Fame. Yeah.
Go tune into that A Priceless Summer, because it's really a priceless summer, you hear me?
All playing.